Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. According to Wednesday, March 8's bold and the beautiful B&B Spoilers Recap, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, was concerned that Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, was making Bill Spencer, Dawn Diamond, question her and their relationship. Sheila was dancing with the devil, Bill insisted, and he knew she was wiser than that. Sheila reassured Bill that she was attracted to him in the first place because she knew exactly who he was. Sheila said that she would never be able to make up for what Bill claimed he sacrificed in practically every relationship in his life for her. Bill didn't require Sheila to pay him back, though. Sheila needed to be upfront and truthful with Bill and show him her utmost devotion, love, and loyalty. Sheila informed Bill that there was no reason to doubt her commitment in light of the fact that he had saved her life and made her feel valued, both of which were things she had previously only been able to imagine. Deacon Sharp, seen Canaan, was reflective about the sensual time he had just spent with Sheila. Hope Spencer, Annika Noel, remarked that sounded like the old Bill at the cabin after realizing Bill had threatened to harm Sheila if she ever disobeyed him. Yet, Liam sensed something was odd and couldn't sleep until he had answers. Hope urged Liam to give Bill another visit and see what he could learn since he had to return to Forrester Creations anyhow. Hope appeared worried after Liam left because she was concealing a secret that only Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, could safeguard her from falling into the wrong hands. Liam asked to speak to his father alone and interrupted his father's conversation with Sheila at Bill's house. Liam agreed that Bill was lonely and had sought comfort with the worst person on earth once Sheila left the room. If Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, or Katie Logan had taken Bill back, would Liam still be with Sheila? Liam interpreted Bill's silence as evidence that his dad was not leading the life he had envisioned. With that in mind, Liam questioned how Bill could tell him that he loved Sheila while standing there. Liam believed that although Bill was a raving narcissist, he wasn't a monster like Sheila. Liam was unable to comprehend why Bill was with Sheila if he wasn't being deceived and was acting normally. Liam interpreted Bill's admission that his feelings for Sheila were distinct from those he had for Katie and Brooke as evidence that the two women weren't actually in love with each other. Bill was frustrated and claimed that he had gotten Sheila out of jail for a reason when Liam pushed him to take off his sword necklace and send her back to prison. As he was getting no solid information, Liam grew impatient and maintained that they weren't in love before stomping out the door. Sheila took Deacon's call in the other room and cautioned him against phoning her. Sheila responded that Liam was there to persuade Bill that she was manipulating him when Deacon questioned her decision to pick up at that time. Deacon mentioned that it was hot after Sheila emphasized how weird and risky what they did was. Deacon claimed that he couldn't stop thinking about Sheila, and Sheila didn't believe that he understood what would happen if Bill found out. Sheila also couldn't stop thinking about Deacon, but she admonished them to stop and declare they couldn't ever be in each other's arms again. He stroked his sword necklace when he was back with Bill and observed himself in the mirror. Sheila finally tucked herself behind Bill and clutched him, giving off an unsettling impression. On Wednesday's B&B episode, Thomas reassured Brooke that he wasn't attempting to control the situation or reinsert himself into Hope's life at Forrester Creations. Thomas claimed he was surprised when Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McKinswood, invited him to rejoin the line. The primary thing on Brooke's mind was Hope, since she was afraid Thomas may abuse her daughter once more. Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, hoped Brooke would give Thomas a chance to earn her confidence, even though she was aware that trust must be earned. Thomas pressed for another chance to prove himself, but Taylor said she understood how difficult this was for Brooke and that she wouldn't blame her if she left. Taylor stated they could accept Brooke's decision not to give Thomas another chance because she thought it was obvious. Thomas said that therapy had taught him to focus on the cause of his trauma, and that wasn't Brooke, so that Brooke could be sure he no longer viewed her as the enemy. When Thomas brought up the fact that Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, had abandoned his family, it was simpler to place the blame on Brooke. Taylor assured Thomas that his mother was already proud of him and gave him a hug when Thomas said wanting to improve himself and make his mother proud. Thomas only wished Brooke would let him demonstrate his reliability to her so Hope might also have faith in him. Hope heard Thomas confess to repeatedly betraying her confidence as she walked up to the office door. Thomas encouraged Brooke to assist him in saving the line because he felt Hope was one of the most extraordinary persons he had ever met and that her line was equally special. Thomas announced that he was doing what Hope asked by confessing to Brooke and pleading for her forgiveness when Hope entered. Although Brooke acknowledged she would never be able to forgive Thomas for altering the path of her life and having an impact on her marriage, she also recognized his talent as a designer. Brooke said that her main fear was Hope and Thomas' fixation with her after initially stating that she couldn't think of anyone who would be a better choice for Hope for the future. Taylor told Brooke that if she even had the slightest doubt that Thomas was still fixated on it, she would never back this. Thomas intended to follow through on his commitment to turn the page. Brooke believed that in order for this to succeed, Hope needed to have complete faith in Thomas, but she was unsure if Hope was capable of doing so or if Liam would agree. Brooke told Hope it was up to her to decide if Thomas belonged at Hope for the future despite the fact that she thought he was being honest. Brooke left her daughter, Hope, introspective after insisting that it was her decision alone. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope and Liam's marriage will suffer as a result of the most recent Thomas information. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and stay with us.